spectator side of the track here, and it's unbelievable how many people are coming out to these events. And I can't imagine Brainerd being another track that's never had the Street Outlaws show up. Brainerd, another track that's notorious for its party animal atmosphere and a lot of fans that come out not super attached to what's happening on the track, but just want to come out for a party. Brainerd will be bananas. It will be absolutely bananas. We're actually getting a look on screen right here of the final round in the Outlaw Big Tire. Look at the people. I'm telling you, folks, if you're listening in via audio, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, thank you for being here for episode 260. Much appreciated. But there's about, what, guys, 15,000 people on the starting line. You can hardly see the Black Nova of Sean Ellington, lovingly referred to as Murder Nova, and Manny Bajinga there in the near lane. There's a lot of people, Brand. That's a lot of human beings.
Supposedly, your phone doesn't work there when no one's there. Imagine what was going on with all that. It was like putting your phone in one of those little pouches, like you had to do at your comedy show, Wes.
Oh, it's the craziest thing,
might as well, which is kind of cool. You know, you think about it, like go party with your friends for 2 days and watch some, your favorite TV stars and some of the best drag racing in the country, and forget about your phone.
I think there's no shame in that whole putting your phone up or not having service thing. I know there was some like uproar or whatever. People are like, I can't stream, I can't go live, whatever the case may be. But man, there's nothing wrong with being there and having to enjoy that. Woo. But look at that, man. that red Mustang is bad fast. Jamie Miller, Franny, though, that whole crew, they got a hot rod on their hands, man. They really do. But how about John Odom? I think he's made a real splash in this series. The Nissan GTR from David Monday Race Cars, making it to his first final in the first 6 races of the season. Really impressive, in my opinion. Yeah. Massively impressive. And it's cool to see a car, way different, right? I was worried that this would become something like NHRA Pro Mod, where it's a whole lot of Camaros, right? It's cool that they've been able to navigate that situation. But again, man, the people here, and I don't know about you guys, JT, we were talking about this morning. When I see crowds like that, I can't get there fast enough. Like right. That. And I understand, like, let's table all the debate about safety and all these things. Like they're understood. They're appreciated. We get it. We totally agree. But I don't know about you guys. When I see one of these drag races where there are people everywhere swinging from the rafters, climbing on top of the tower, pandemonium, I would crawl across broken glass to get to the next one. I mean, that's how I remember feeling that way during like the height of the American Drag Racing League, right? After they had that barn burner event in Rockingham, 2006, Drag Stock 3, complete insanity, people everywhere pushing fences over. From there on, people would give anything to get to the next ADRL race. You didn't want to miss it. That's Lights what they've created here. Lights Out 7, it had that. You couldn't miss that. If you were a drag racing person, if you were involved in the industry in any way, shape, or form, you couldn't dare miss something like that. So
and they'll say for years, I saw some people complaining about it, but I mean, that's part of the event, right? That
I think
it's like a can't miss type of event.
That's the first thing we talk about the drag stock event.
And it's like, and then you can say for years down the road, I was there, man. Mm-hmm. When all that pandemonium went on and you couldn't find a place to see set and it was 6 deep on the pit side or whatever.
Yeah, it's part of a cultural moment. And that's what we all want to do now. Like, it doesn't matter if you're going to a concert or to a sporting event or to a race. You want to be a part of a cultural event. You want to be at where, the zoo or the snake pit at the Indy 500. Another good example. Like that, if they didn't have that, would everyone be as excited about going to the Indy 500? It's being a part of something crazy, one-off, Coachella.
And like, let's be honest.
That's what draws.
Do you think nothing bad or dangerous happens at Coachella? Do you think there's not
all the bad things?
Do you think not a single bad thing happens in the snake pit at the Indy 500? Right? You know what I mean? Like we get, this is where
big
drag
parties,
racing's prim and proper kind of the way this whole deal has become through the eyes, like through the lens of the NHRA drag racing, prim and proper, collared shirts. It's just different, and this makes people uncomfortable. But man, what a moment they're creating for the sport of drag racing.
Yeah, we'll see how long it keeps it up. I don't see any end in sight, but
I really don't either.